Hello, everyone out there. I bring you greetings, and I hope you are doing well. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to our channel, Tutoring Made Easy. And if this is your first time, coming in contact with our channel, we'd like you to do us a great favor by subscribing. And as you subscribe, you are helping us grow this channel together to help as many people as possible. We are on a journey. This specific journey is a math journey to make math enjoyable and comfortable for people. If you have specific math topics that you want us to do a video on, please feel free to drop that in the comment section below, and we'll be more than willing to do those videos for you. Today, we are on logarithm, practicing logarithm problems, and we are going to be taking some tricky questions today. Now, let's imagine that we have been given that x is equal to 2 exponent p, or to the power of p, and we have also been given that y is 4 to the power of q. This is what we've been given, and we are being asked to show. We are being asked to show that. We are being asked to show clearly that the log of x cubed y to the base 2, this log, which is log x cubed y to the base 2, we are being asked to show clearly that this log x cubed y to the base 2 is equal to 3p. It's equal to 3p plus 2q. It's equal to 3p plus 2q. So we are going to prove that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. Now, we are going to start from this angle. We've been given that x is equal to 2 exponent p. Now, if we are going to take the logarithm to the base 2 of both sides of this x is equal to 2 to the power of p, we are going to get log x to the base 2 is equal to log 2 to the power p to the base 2. We are basically taking log to the base 2 to both sides of the left-hand side and the right-hand side. And you can see clearly here that this x is what is here. And then this 2 to the power of p is what is here. All that has changed is just the log to the base 2 and log to the base 2. That's the only difference that we're having here. Now we can simplify this by having log x to the base 2 is equal to log 2 to the base 2, log 2 to the power of p to the base 2. Now, do you remember, I don't know whether you can remember, that when we have a log a to the same base, we said it's equal to 1. So basically, if that's the case, this log 2, or we also said that if you have log an to the base 5, we're saying that it's the same as dropping this n here. So I get n log a to the base 5. So we first of all have to do that. And to do that, we're going to get the p at the back here. We're going to get log 2 to the base 2. And then the right-hand side is staying the same. We're going to get log x to the base 2. I hope things are a bit easier. We need to use our tools. We need to use the laws. That's the only way we can solve the log problems. If we throw the laws away, it's going to be difficult. So x is equal to 2 exponent p is not in logarithm form. We need to put in logarithm form. And we know we are working in the base 2. So we take the log to the base 2 of both sides. And then we see that there's something here that we can be able to apply, which is there's something here, the log to the log 2 to exponent p to the base 2. We can drop the p at the back, and then we have p log 2 to the base 2. Now, also, as you can see, here is 1. They're of the same base, right? The log 2 is of the same base as the base 2. So this is 1. So we're going to get p multiplied by 1 here. And then the left-hand side will still remain the same, log x to the base 2. And finally, we are getting this log x to the base 2 to be equal to just p. So we know that we have been able to evaluate that p is actually log, we're able to prove that p is actually log x to the base 2. Log x to the base 2. We've been able to prove that. Log x to the base 2. Can you see that? Now, we are going to take the other one, which is y. This was the first equation. This was the second equation. We're done with the first equation. The second equation, the second one says that y is equal to 4 to the power of q. Y is equal to 4 to the power of q. And same way, it is not in logarithm form. So what do we do? It's not in logarithm form. We are going to put in logarithm form. And to do that, we take log to the base 2 to both sides. So we're going to get log y to the base 2 is equal to log 4 to the power q to the base 2. But you see, we can do something. We can do something to the right hand side. We can do something to the right hand side. And to do that, log 4, we can see that first we need to drop off the q. So we're going to get q dropped off, and we're going to get log 4 to the base 2. And then the left hand side remains the same, log y to the base 2. Now, as we continue, look at the right hand side. We can simplify the right hand side. This one here is the same as log. We can express this 4 in terms of 2. Expressing this 4 in terms of 2 is 2 to the power of 2 to the base 2, because this is the same as 4. So to do that, we are going to get log 2 exponent 2 to the base 2, and then we have q at the back. And then the left hand side will still remain the same, log y to the base 2. Log y to the base 2. Now, what do we do next? We drop this 2 again to the back. So we have q is already at the back. It's going to multiply by the 2 that is going to drop off. And then we are going to get log 2 to the base 2. Left hand side is remaining the same, log y to the base 2. Now, we can also see that this is going to give us 1. So we are going to get q times 2 times 1. And the left hand side is the same, log y to the base 2. We get log y to the base 2 is equal to 2q. Log y to the base 2 is equal to 2q. Now, we've been able to ascertain something. We've been able to ascertain that anytime we see 2q, we've been able to ascertain that when we see 2q, it is the same as log y to the base 2. Now, we are coming back here. We've been asked to prove that if you have log x cubed y to the base 2, it's equal to 3p plus 2q. Let's see whether that is true. Let's see whether that is true. Now, what is p? What is p here? We can see that the p that we were able to we evaluated was log x to the base 2. And there's a 3 at the back here. But this p only is log x to the base 2. Can you see that? Plus the q there. We don't know what the q there is, but we've been giving 2q. And we know the 2q is log y to the base 2. We can simplify that. Can you see that? We can be able to simplify that. We know that this 3 can go on top of the x. So we're going to get log x cubed to the base 2 plus the log of y to the base 2. Now remember the laws. Don't let us throw out the laws. We can't forget the laws. If you look at this, we said that if you have log, are you there? If you have log a multiplied by b or log ab, it is the same as log a plus log b. Now we have log a plus log b. We said the same as log a times b. So that means that here, this is our a. If you look at it carefully, this is our log a. And then this is our log b. And to do that, because they are adding together, we are going to multiply them. We're going to get x cubed multiplying y. And then we take the log to the base 2 of that. And if we look at that, we believe it's the same as the left-hand side. That log x cubed y to the base 2 on the left-hand side is the same as log x cubed y to the base 2 on the right-hand side. I hope it is clear. If it is blurry, I'll advise that you take a break, pause the video, take a walk, take a little break, take some water, go to the kitchen, grab some water, or anything you like to do, and come back, refreshing, so that you can be able to see it come up easy for you. I will come back to you again, but before I go, if you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, please do us a favor by subscribing and liking this video and sharing it. If you're already a subscriber, we thank you for helping us grow our channel. If you have specific videos as well that you want us to, specific math topics you want us to do a video on, feel free to drop it in the comment section below, and we'll be more than willing to do that for you. I'll come to you again. All right. Take care. Bye.